And a pleasant good evening from Appalachian Wireless Arena as we bring you men's AAC conference matchup with a bit of a side spin here. Even though these two teams are in the AAC, this is not a conference matchup tonight between Union and UPIKE. Good evening, everyone. James Collier alongside Charlie Pinson. Happy to have you along with us here tonight. Again, Charlie, this is one of those anomalies. There's an odd number of games this year, and in the process of that, they had to pick somehow a game at random that balanced things out, and this was that game. So
you never know what you're going to see. Of course, the Bears come in on a roll. They're won their last four. They're 4-0 in the conference as well as the women were. And if this could be their 5th consecutive victory, but their 14th consecutive home win here tonight.
We're going to get a special presentation before this game gets underway, as last week Ty Compton picked up his 100th win as the Bears head coach, who's gotten his team to a 5-2 start on the year, 4-0 in conference play. They started off the season nationally ranked at 12th, and now trying to get themselves back into that spot.
Well, they've got a couple of votes this week in the poll, so that's a start. Ty and his entire family out there.
Along with athletic director Corey Phipps. Ty, it was a great win against CIU, a game that last year decided the conference championship for the regular season, and it was almost a picturesque moment. They were up 18, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, we're in the final minute of the ball game and hanging on for a victory, but got the win at home.
That's what you got to do.
All right, they'll match up against the Union Bulldogs today, who are 2-4, 1-2 in conference play. Let's take a look at the starting lineups.
The Bulldogs of Union Commonwealth University. Starting at guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Covington, Kentucky. Number 2, Jabari Covington. At forward, a 6'3" senior from Louisville, Kentucky. Number 3, Dallas Rufus. At forward, a redshirt junior, 6'6" from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Number 4, Caleb Hedgepeth. At forward, a 6'5" junior from San Diego, California. Number 5, Devin Dunn. And at center, a 6'8" junior from Toronto, Canada. Number 22, Ali Sacco. The head coach for the Bulldogs is Rodney Haddix. Your University of Pikeville Bears! At guard, a 5'7" senior from Pikeville, Kentucky. Number 0, Kean Warwicks. At forward, a 6'6" senior from Big Stone Gap, Virginia. Number 1, Bradley Bunch. At forward, a 6'7" redshirt freshman from Chapmanville, West Virginia. Number 2, Zion Blevins. At guard, a 6'4" senior from Columbus, Ohio. Number 4, Mr. L.A. Walker. And at guard, a 6'3" senior from Johnson City, Tennessee. Number 14, Keenan Cutlip. The Bears. UPIKE is led by head coach Ty Compton.
Bears coming off an 81-61 win over Montreat. Union coming off a 76-69 loss to Milligan. They've lost 2 consecutive. The Bears have won 4 consecutive.
Zion Williams coming in as Defensive Player of the Week this week, too.
Had a phenomenal week last week, including that last time out against Montreat. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 3 block shots. As the redshirt freshman out of Chapmanville, making his presence known well here in the AAC. He'll go center court against Caleb Hedgepeth, a junior out of Wake Forest, North Carolina. Bears in white, Bulldogs in black. 20 minutes on the clock, ball's in the air, off we go. As Bradley Bunch wrestles it out of there, gives it off to his point guard, Kean Warwicks, who has been a phenomenal senior this year. But the way that he has started off just as a scoring threat, he'll work with the basketball out top. Back to Butt, straightaway three on the way, in and out, no. Sacco with a rebound inside, a big 6'8" man out of Toronto, Canada. Jabari Covington starts out top, having a breakout year as well. Nearly had the pocket pick there by Warwicks. Works off the right side, 15-foot pull-up jumper's pure. And the sophomore out of Covington opens the scoring with a bucket. 13 points a game, 4 rebounds per game. A true stat stuffer in that loss to Milligan. 20 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. Little do-it-all kind of guy. Here's Warwicks inside. Drops it off to Blevins, too stiff. Hedgepeth slows things down. Covington will work with it out top. A minute gone here in the first. Ball loose inside. L.A. Walker picks it away. Walker pushing the action, brings it near side. 3 ball from Cutlip's on the way, pure.
Barely moved the net on that one.
Cutlip connects on his 9th triple of the season, and the Bears lead it 3-2. UPIKE shooting 36.9% from long range, 45% from the field. One thing they've done this year, this has been an odd thing for them, getting out rebound almost by 4 a game. There's Sacco working on Blevins. Spins to the left side, hop off the glasses, pure. The big junior is going to be a handful inside.
He's a big man there.
Averaging only 3 points, but nearly 9 rebounds per contest, 2 points and 8 rebounds in that loss to Milligan. Union leads it by 1, 4-3. Here's Warwicks. Gets a switch, takes it off to Blevins. Hand off to Walker. Blevins slows it down as he gets walled up there by Sacco. Now a double team. L.A. Walker spots up for the triple, no good. Warwicks flies in, saves it in the corner. 3 balls on the way, in and out, no. Cutlip had a good look, couldn't get it to stay home. 4-3 Bulldogs here in the first.
Warwicks is just such a warrior.
Being patient with the ball. Rufus out top. They feed it inside to Sacco. Back out to Covington. 7 on the shot clock. Covington spins. Fadeaway jumper. 14-footer is no good. L.A. Walker plucks it from the rim. Works out top for the lead. 3's on the way. No. Inside. Cutlip brings it back out. A fresh 20. Cutlip on the drive. L.A. Walker spot up 3's on the way. No. Kean Warwicks has it go right into his hand. The smallest guy on the floor. Here's Bunch for 3 on the way. Got it.
He says that's how you do it.
Bradley Bunch's 15th triple of the season. Averaging 12 points, 7 rebounds a game. 8 points and 6 rebounds. Coming off that win over Montreat last year. The player of the year. All-American. Averaging nearly 19 a game and 10 rebounds. Bears lead it by 2, 6-4. Here's Rufus for 3. Southpaw misses the mark. Sacco fights for it inside, gives it up, and off the window is Devin Dunn. His first bucket. Averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, ties things at 6. Works in front of Dunn on the far sideline. We've seen man-to-man pretty much the entire way here. Here's Warwicks, gets downhill, navigating through the pressure. Walker steps through off the left side with the right hand for 2.
That's his game. I love to see it when he takes it to the rack.
His first points tonight. Coming off a 12-point performance in that win over Montreat. Last year averaged 15 a game, right at 5 rebounds. There's Hedgepeth. Feeds it inside Sacco. Sacco working on Blevins. Goes with that left-handed with a soft touch. And the big man's got 4. Even at 8. Bears working around the perimeter. Blevins out of the corner. Walker works with that left hand, has it raked away. 12 on the shot clock. Here's Bunch, back to Warwicks. Brings it left side for a 3 ball, off the mark, no good. Blevins with an offensive rebound, fights for position and finishes inside.
Tell you, he's been a big help to this team.
You lose a Cade Looney from last year, and he's a guy that really has stepped in that position and assumed that role, but also gives you the opportunity to be able to have somebody else who can handle the basketball. Here's Covington. Feeds it off left side. Hedgepeth for three. No good. Strong rebound inside by Bradley Bunch. There's not too many people going to outwork that cat inside.
He's a man. There's no question.
Nice move. Blevins gets to the rack with the left hand. Can't finish, but he's fouled. He's headed to the line to shoot two. Look at that foul on Caleb Hedgepeth. His first, team's first. And that's going to take us to our first media timeout with 14:23 to play here in the opening half. Bears in front 10-8. Back to Pikeville after this on the UPIKE Sports Network.
Achieve your dreams at the University of Pikeville.
.23 to play in the opening half. Bears in front of the Bulldogs, 10-8. Out of the timeout, Jalen Rigdon's going to check in, the sophomore out of Pike County Central, as he'll replace L.A. Walker. So Zion Blevins to the free throw line to shoot two. That's 96% free throw shooter on the season, 24 of 25. There is something about this rim this evening. His first one misses. Conference Defensive Player of the Week last week. His first honors. Tickles the twine on the second one. Riley Salmons checking in as Blevins will step out. Salmons, redshirt sophomore, hometown pride right here in Pikeville. 5 points, 4 rebounds coming off the bench, and that went over Montreat. 3-point Bears lead.
Can't leave him open behind the arc.
No, he's a dead-eye shooter. Another southpaw, too, at that. Here's Hedgepeth. Right of point. Handed off to Covington. 15 on the shot clock as they'll take it to the left side now. Bears showing some zone pressure. There's Covington working on Rigdon. Runner in the lane is good by Hedgepeth as he pushes up the floater for his first bucket tonight. Rigdon on the handoff. Cutlip goes right back to him. Tries to turn the corner, cut off. Salmons out top, straightaway three for the southpaw. Can't get it to stay home. Ball knocked out of bounds. They'll say it was touched last by Cutlip. It'll go back to the Bulldogs. You talk about Salmons. That is a shot he's very comfortable with. A 47% three-point shooter on the season. He's 8 of 17. That was a good look. Just couldn't get it to go home. Bulldogs run a little weave out top. Bears showing that 2-3 zone. We've seen a lot of that this year so far. 15 on the shot clock as Rufus tries to go in the corner and throws it out of bounds. Trying to run it down was Devin Dunn, the junior out of San Diego. Can't track it down, so the Bears will take over. Second turnover of the basketball game for the visiting Bulldogs. Union averaging 14 turnovers a contest, while UPIKE at 10. There's Rigdon, works out of the corner, brings it near side Cutlip. Feeds it back to him, gets in the lane, feeds it off to Bunch inside, and Bunch finishes off the right side. Bradley's 5th point of the ball game, and the lead is 3. Here's Hedgepeth working on the baseline. Gets walled up, feeds it inside to Sacco, and he dumps in his 6th. A nice little teardrop right in front of the rim. Rigdon gives it off to Salmons. Salmons puts it on the deck, goes right back to him. 15 on the shot clock. Salmons in the corner. 3 balls on the way, front iron short. Sacco with a rebound. Here come the Bulldogs with a chance to regain the lead. Covington out top, stops at the free throw line into the corner. 3 for the leads on the way for Rufus. No. Bradley Bunch pushing the action ahead. Leaves it off to Sammons. Sammons playing downhill, draws contact, and gets hammered in the lane. They'll get that one on Jabari Covington. His first, team second. And it'll put the sophomore out of Pikeville to the free throw line to shoot 2. Perfect on the season, 7 of 7.
Nice job getting into paint and taking that contact.
Chase Copley into the ball game, redshirt freshman out of McDermott, Ohio, as he replaces Keenan Cutlip. Second one for Sammons. Goes home. 2 points for him, both from the charity stripe, and the lead is back to 3. Covington works near side, trying to get a screen there from Sacco. Hedgepeth out of the corner. Sammons walling him up. Skip pass off to Dunn. 3-ball, air ball. Caught the rim, or just below the rim. That was it, though. Here's Copley. Goes right to the rim. He walked. He'll give it out to Sammons. 3 in transition, no good. Fighting for it inside. Ball's raked around, and coming out of there is Jabari Covington. Covington slams on the brakes, tries to reset the offense out top now. Here's Sacco high post, into the corner one time. Devin Dunn for 3 is good. We're tied at 15. His 8th 3 of the season, a 25% shooter from that mark. First 3 of the ball game for the visiting Bulldogs, who were 1 of 5. Sammons out to the corner, Copley right back to him. 15 on the shot clock as Warwick's will reset. Works, puts it on a spin cycle from the elbow, steps through, draws contact, shot won't go, fights for the rebound. Coming out of there, though, is Hedgepeth. Dunn. Push off, no call, brings it near side. Hedgepeth. Rufus feeds it off to Sacco. Another teardrop runner is good. He's got 8. And Union has the lead at 17-15. A little 4-0 surge by the Bulldogs. Sammons for the lead, back 3 is gone to Mark. Riley Sammons 5 points off the bench. 18-17, Bears in front by 1. Halfway home here in the first. Here's Dunn, gets in the lane, 14-foot pull-up jumper, counted and 1. And Devin Dunn had a chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. We'll get the foul on Kean Warwick's, his first, team's first. And first, our media timeout before we shoot free throws. 9:57 to play in the first half. Union leads at 19-18. Back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network. .57 to play in the half as we welcome you back here to Pikeville. Julian Bunton, redshirt freshman out of Louisville, will check in the ball game, replacing Sacco. Charlie, you take Sacco off the floor. That's 8 of your 19 for Union.
Oh, yeah.
He's played very well here in this first half.
Had no foul trouble or anything. I don't know. Maybe he needs a rest.
He's perfect, 4 of 4, averaging about 18.3 minutes a game. So that puts him right on pace. He's been out there for just right at 10. So out of the timeout, a chance for the 3-point play for Devin Dunn. Pushes that one up, gets the rattle home. Dunn with a quick 8. He and Sacco each with 8, and Union matching their largest lead of the ball game at 2 when they started the ball game on a 2-0 lead. Copley works with it outside. L.A. Walker back in the ball game. 10 on the shot clock. Copley pulls the trigger. 3 for the leads on the waist. Pure. Jace Copley buries his sixth triple of the season, 21-20. And Bears playing that high 2-3 zone. Inside, Hedgepeth pushes this one up, no good. L.A. Walker plucks it from the air. Chance to extend on this 1-point lead. Here's Bunch, gets in the lane. Back out top. 3 balls on the way, yes. Jalen Rigdon connects on the dime from Bradley Bunch. That's passing up a good shot for a great shot. Bears lead is 4, their largest of the ball game. Covington gives it off to Bunton out top. 10 on the shot clock with Rufus as he works with it. Has that one raked out of his hands. Feeds it inside. Finger roll at the rim by L.A. Walker and a nice dime from Jalen Rigdon. 6-point edge. Bears finding a little separation now. Hedgepeth tries to go baseline on the lob toward Devin Dunn and throws it out of bounds. 4th turnover of the basketball game. Salmon's off. Bradley Bunch steps off. Back in are Blevins and Cutlip. And getting our first look at Drew Rhodes, a redshirt junior out of Horse Cave, Kentucky for the Bulldogs, as he'll replace Dallas Rufus. 26-20, 8:14 to go in the first half of play. Bears with their largest lead of the contest. Here's Rigdon. Blevins, high post extended, right side. Hook shot up, free throw line, no good. Covington front court. Rhodes works with it out top. Covington working off the ball now. Wanting a screen, nothing given there. They feed it inside Hedgepeth. Backs down on Blevins. A little hook shot up, no good. Rigdon with a rebound. He'll push the action for the Bears. Little shimmy shake in the lane. Feeds it back out.
Pass.
Walker, 14-foot runner from the free throw line. No. Need a team finding a mark here in the last couple of trips. Covington will slow it down. Set up the offense. Take away Copley. 2-on-1. Rigdon attacks. Draws the contact and is fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That should be on Drew Rhodes.
It is his first, team's 3rd. Rigdon, a 94.4% free throw shooter. This team, 86% as a whole. Rigdon, 17 of 18 on the season.
That's pretty good as a team.
Yeah, you're shooting anywhere above 70 in today's world. That is remarkable. They're 86. First one is up is good. Sacco back on. Also Rufus into the ball game. Bradley Bunch a quick in and out as Copley will take a seat. 27-20. Bears continue to add to their largest lead. Chance to go to 8 on a made free throw here by Rigdon for his 5th. And he tickles the twine as that one flies through. Kean Warwicks will come on for him. So an 8-point Bears lead, 7:07 to play in the half. Trying to find a little separation here before halftime. Union shooting 56% from the field. The Bears have forced 5 turnovers and have 9 points on those turnovers. Make it another one. That's number 6. Can they add the points here? Here's Walker. Getting downhill, draws contact. It won't fall, but he'll shoot 2.
You know, that's his game. Take it to the rack, get fouled, or make the shot. I mean, you know, he is a great driver.
Rodney Haddix there, you could see him saying he was cupping the ball, wanting the carry. Fouls on Julian Bunton. That's his first, team's 4th. And L.A. Walker to the free throw line. 78.6% free throw shooter. First one is up as pure. 11 of 14 from the mark coming into the ball game. This to make it a double-digit lead. Got them both. 6 points for L.A. Lead is 10, 30-20. Union's gone scoreless now for over 3 minutes. Sacco, a long-range jumper, not his game.
Yeah, got a little excited with the success he's had so far.
First shot he's missed in the ball game. Here's Cutlip, brings it off to Walker. 3 balls on the way, got it! L.A. Walker heating up. 9 points for the senior out of Columbus. 13-point edge for the Bears as they start to extend here in the first half. And staying in that 2-3 zone. Here's Covington working in the lane. Goes back out top. Shot clock's at 10. Covington playing downhill. Step back fadeaway jumper, no good. Sacco battling for the rebound inside, has it. Spins on Blevins in the lane. Pure. 10 points for Sacco.
He's such a big body down in there.
There's Bradley Bunch. Got a mismatch. Goes right into Sacco, though. Feeds it out to Walker. He's hot. Give it to him. Back-to-back triples for L.A. Walker. 36-22. The lead is 14. That's the thing with this team is there's so many options across the board. One night it's one person, the next night it's somebody else.
Yeah, you got a lot. That makes a big difference. Hard to guard that.
There's Bunton inside, too stiff, and a foul underneath. They'll get that one on Zion Blevins. That's his first, team second. And that'll take us to our media timeout with 4:59 to play in the first half. Bears lead at 36-22. Back to Pikeville after this on the UPIKE Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Don't let pain define what you can do. At Core Health Centers, we believe in empowering our communities through chiropractic care and wellness. With 21 locations throughout Kentucky and West Virginia, we're here to help you get out of pain and enjoy life to the fullest. So, what are you waiting for? Experience the Core Health Center's difference. Call now or visit us online to start your pain-free journey today. Core Health Centers, for the health of your family.
4:59 to go in the half, 36-22. Bears on the road coming up in a couple of neutral site games on the 29th and 30th at IU East and Life.
You hate to lose at Life, though.
Yes, that's a bad loss. They'll play those down in Kingsport. They head to Spartansburg Methodist College on December 6th. They'll be back home on December the 10th against Milligan. And then Cumberland's on the 16th. All right, out of the timeout. Here's Dunn for 3, connects. Devin Dunn, his second triple of the ball game. He has 11 points in the ball game. 36-25.
Justin Sepoy in the ball game for the Bears.
Another big body inside. They feed it off to him. He draws contact and finishes.
Didn't seem to bother him much, did it?
Right into the ball game and puts 2 in for the
Auckland, New Zealand.
kind of taking that spot that had been occupied by Robbie Todd. Todd has been injured. Nice job there by Bradley Bunch to rake that one away. Here's Walker gliding to the basket and having that one raked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bears. Going back to Todd. Todd, a junior transfer out of EKU, had kind of been one of those guys that had been rotating a lot of minutes inside for the big, and they fear that he has a fracture in a wrist. So I saw him earlier this evening. He's in a sling. So,
man,
Sepoy kind of getting that nod. Got some action in the last game out. Big-bodied kid for certain. Here's Walker. Gets downhill, left-handed finger roll and one. L.A. Walker filling it up here in the first half. His 14th and a chance at a three-point play.
Tell you what, that's a big, good size max up inside for Sacco now.
Rufus whistled for the foul, his first, team's 5th. Salmon's back on, replacing Keenan Cutlip. 15-point Bears lead, their largest of the night. Shooting 50% from the field are both sides. Big number right now, though. They've turned Union over 6 times. They've turned those 6 turnovers into 11 points. Walker connects on the three-point play the old-fashioned way. He has 15, and the lead is 16. Dunn off the corner. Rufus for 3. Rattles around, no good. Sepoy knocks it loose. Salmons fights for the rebound. They go to Sepoy in the short corner. Back out top, Salmons. One time Bradley Bunch pops. Good ball movement. Walker, hot hand, three's on the way. Yes! L.A. Walker with his third 3 of the half. 44-25. Right now, you got to find number 4. Speaking of number 4, Hedgepeth with an answer, no. Sepoy with a rebound inside. 19-point edge. Bunch wants 3. In and out, no. Had a good look, just couldn't get it to fall. Rufus out of the corner. Feeds it inside. Dunn has that one taken away by Sepoy.
That's a big man run.
Here's Walker. Bunch passed up the open look. They go back to Walker on the wing. Inside the Sepoy and a hold. That's going to be on Devin. Devin Dunn, that's his first, team 6th. And Cam O'Connor, the redshirt junior out of Lebanon, Ohio, is coming in.
So you had to reward the big man for getting down the floor like that. Great job running the floor.
Walker will step off. Rigdon back in. 2:43 to play in the half. 44-25. Bears leading by 19. Here's Bradley Bunch. Gets pushed off his spot. Rigdon from the corner. 3 balls up, no good. Strong rebound underneath by Sacco. Sacco out top. A long ways from home. Covington gets held.
Yeah.
Look at that one on Salmons. That's Riley's first, team's 3rd. 2:24 to play in the half. Here comes Blevins back in as Sepoy will take a seat. Some good minutes from Sepoy.
Yes.
And a foul there on Rigdon. He lost his balance as Dallas Rufus was getting downhill. Rufus had a good game when these two teams played in the first matchup last season. 15 points, 2 rebounds, 4-4 in game number 2. Both of those wins by UPIKE. Covington, runner off the mark, no good. Bradley Bunch with a rebound. His 4th of the ball game. Bunch working on Sacco, feeds it off to Rigdon. Rigdon gets baseline, cut off. Cam O'Connor working that baseline there. Here's Bunch. 3 balls on the way, too stiff. Riley Salmons with another rebound. Salmons just working as a workhorse tonight. Rigdon in the lane and is fouled.
He tried his best to get that one up.
Cam O'Connor picks up the foul, his first, team 7th. And Jalen Rigdon back to the free throw line for 2 more. 2 of 2 from the mark this evening. Got it. 1 more. 6 points for the sophomore out of Pike County Central. He was a phenomenal free throw shooter in high school as well.
Oh, yeah.
Got them both. Salmon's out, Walker back in. 21-point lead. Sizable margin continues to grow here in the first half. There's Rufus. Hedgepeth works in the lane. Hook shot up good. Caleb Hedgepeth's 4 points in the ball game. Richard June out of Wake Forest did not play against this team last year. Minute 18 to go. There's Rigdon out of the corner. Works off a screen there from Bunch. They go right back to him. Bunch on a mismatch. Hemmed up on the baseline. Feeds it inside.
Oh,
Rigdon
nice
down
job.
the left side for 2.
Good look and finish.
Drew the double team, and that allowed Rigdon to come unabated down the center of the lane for the easy bucket. Bunch with his 4th assist in the ball game. UPIKE 11 assists on 15 made baskets. There's Rufus in the lane with that soft little touch with the left hand. And a timeout requested by Ty Compton. So a 30-second timeout with 44 seconds to go in the half.
Good first half of basketball for the Bears. Got a lot of help off the bench. Everybody that's come off the bench tonight has contributed. That's given a chance to give the starters some rest. So keep this team fresh coming in the second half. They're getting the pace they want.
The only person that has yet to score for the Bears has been Kean Warwicks.
Yeah.
Warwick's 0 for 2, averaging 13 points a night coming in. 15 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and that went over Montreat. But it's been the L.A. Walker show in the first half. He leads all scorers with 18. Devin Dunn with 11. Sacco with 10 for the Bulldogs. And again, Sacco's 5 of 6. His only miss was that long-range jumper that he took out there from the keyhole. Everything else has been pretty much down in the restricted area. Let's see what the Bears get out of the timeout. Works will pick it up just shy of the midcourt stripe. Works navigating his way down, goes back out top to Walker. Walker to the lane, slams on the brakes, turnaround jumper. No, rolls off. About a half second between the shot clock and the game clock. But Jabari Covington will try to hold this one out for the final shot. And first off, Rodney Haddix will take a timeout.
It's one of those use it or lose it timeouts.
So actually there's right at 2 seconds between the difference of the game and the shots. So
Yeah, I think they'll try to play it down to as close to that 2 seconds as they can.
I would first start looking for Sacco.
Yeah.
That would be my first play, and then a kick out would be my second spot. But I think Sacco's got to touch the ball in the paint here. He's been really good in the first half.
Yeah, probably the best game he's had.
Yeah, he's, again, averaging 3 points a game. He's got 10 here in the first half. They're flirting with a double-double here in the first half with 7 rebounds. All right, so Rufus a trigger in, does so to Covington. Works will apply the pressure out near midcourt. Rufus on the wing, 10 on the shot clock. There's Sacco in the paint. Covington with 5. Splits the difference. Goes in and has that one blocked out of bounds. What a block from behind. There's 2 seconds on the shot clock. So a time for basically a catch and shoot for the Bulldogs. Rigdon takes it away out top and a foul. They'll get that one on Rufus, his second, team's 8th. And we'll shoot one in the bonus on the other end. So Jalen Rigdon with the steal and a chance at a bonus free throw. He's 4-4 on the evening. This to make it a 20-point lead going to the locker room with 2.7 seconds to play. First, Bradley Bunch is going to clean up a little perspiration. He does a little everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does it all.
So one of the anomalies of college basketball, bonus free throws.
Yeah.
1-and-1. Got the first one more.
I like the 1-and-1. I don't know why they took it out of the game, but that's my call.
I understood it when they did it. It took a little bit to get used to it to high school, but it's something that you learn how to play with now. It takes a little bit of the gamesmanship out when you're trying, late when you have to play with that. But So Rigdon comes off, Cutley back on, 50-29. The lead is 21. That matches the largest it's been. And Union will just put it in the backcourt, and they'll take this one to half. And Ty Compton saying the issue here is that Rufus had not established himself in bounds when they threw the ball back to him. They were wanting the turnover in backcourt. So either way, 50-29 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll break down the numbers to get you ready for the second half of action as we continue coverage here on the UPIKE Sports Network. 50-29 at the half. Pikeville in front of Union. Charlie, two numbers that jump out at me on the stat sheet. Nothing that typically people will look at. I'm looking over in the accolades here. Bench, 21-0 favoring UPIKE.
Yep.
And the other side of this, 8 turnovers for Union, 0 for UPIKE. Points off turnovers, 14-0. And again, when you get scoring from every person that's been on the floor except for your starting point guard, and you're taking turnovers into points, that's usually a good night at the office.
Yeah, it is. And you look, the shooting has been phenomenal for them today. They're shooting very well out. You look out through our L.A. Walker, you got to talk about him. 6 of 10 from the field, 60%. 3 of 5 behind the three-point line, 60%. Perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, all of them on the defensive side. 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal. That's a pretty good line for a half.
Yeah, he had. You could really tell there at latter part of the first half, he got things going, and they were finding him every trip down the floor. He was filling it up. He and Jalen Rigdon with double figures. That's the only 2 players in double figures for the Bears. On the other side, leading the way is Devin Dunn. And Ali Sacco has 10, Dunn with 11. Sacco, a remarkable first half, 10.7 rebounds, 5 of 6 from the field. And just a guy that when they got him the ball around the restricted area, he was really soft. They had those soft hands around the basket and put it in with ease.
Yeah, he did. I mean, big guy really made his presence known there in the paint. And then until we see in our big guy, he was having his way out there. But you got a couple of good minutes out there of Sepoy. He did a good job in the paint and got a couple of rebounds.
Bears have gotten to the free throw line 13 times tonight. They've hit 12 of those. Union has only shot 1 free throw in the basketball game. That was on an and 1 opportunity by Devin Dunn early in the first half of play. 50-29. UPIKE rolling, trying to get to win number 6 on the season. Again, this is not a conference matchup. So even though it is, it's not. So this does not count against the conference standing. So no conference numbers will change tonight. But the game when they play down in Barberville, that game will be the conference matchup for these 2 teams. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you ready for the second half of action. Bulldogs trailing in the locker room. The Bears lead at 50-29. We continue after this on the UPIKE Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Don't let pain define what you can do. At Core Health Centers, we believe in empowering our communities through chiropractic care and wellness. With 21 locations throughout Kentucky and West Virginia, we're here to help you get out of pain and enjoy life to the fullest. So, what are you waiting for? Experience the Core Health Center's difference. Call now or visit us online to start your pain-free journey today. Core Health Centers, for the health of your family. Don't let pain define what you can do. At Core Health Centers, we believe in empowering our communities through chiropractic care and wellness. With 21 locations throughout Kentucky and West Virginia, we're here to help you get out of pain and enjoy life to the fullest. So, what are you waiting for? Experience the Core Health Center's difference. Call now or visit us online to start your pain-free journey today. Core Health Centers, for the health of your family.
Achieve your dreams at the University of Pikeville.
to 29. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there tuned in on the UPIKE Sports Network. Charlie Pence and I were talking food. We're getting hungry here, Charlie.
Yep, we are.
Talking about all this turkey and stuff coming up this weekend, but a good evening here so far. The UPIKE women with a nice win over Union after trailing at the half by 3, pushing it away late, a 30-10 third quarter. But a nice win, undefeated, trying to keep the men's team at a nice run here. Again, they're going to stay undefeated even if they lost this game because this is not a conference matchup,
Yes.
which is odd. But more importantly, trying to get to their 5th consecutive win would push their win to 6-2 on the season before a couple of games coming up out of conference next week.
Both coaches are going out of conference here, playing some tougher competition, trying to make sure they're ready if they can win the conference, get in the playoffs.
And it's something that's odd whenever the way that the AC plays is you get a handful of games before Christmas, and then when you come out of Christmas, it's all conference games. That's all you've got from that point forward. But a good opportunity here to kind of see where you are, where you stand, what you've got still yet to do. And for Ty Compton, again, started off the season ranked 12th in the nation, an opportunity to continue to push that mark back into play, receiving votes coming into this week's poll.
Absolutely. and this team you see it coming together now. Had some new additions in there. Zion Blevins really a big help out there. His team takes a lot of the pressure off Bradley Bunch in there.
And that's something when you look at, how do you help Bradley Bunch get better? And that's kind of an oxymoron. It's Bradley Bunch get better, but it's put the pieces around him that you've got, and that's something that it allows him to just move freely with the basketball. And so far, his first half was find L.A. Walker because that was the hot hand.
Yep.
All right, Union will start with the basketball to start the second half. Starting 5 on the floor for them. It'll be Covington, Rufus, Hedgepeth, Dunn, and Sacco. They go inside to Sacco, and a swift move as he puts his 12th in. You got to feed him the basketball. He is absolutely filling it inside. He's 6 of 7 from the field. His only miss was a long-range jumper. Union's got into a little 1-3-1, looks like. And an offensive foul. Nope, they'll get this one on Covington. His second, team's first. Starters out for UPIKE, Warwick's Bunch, Blevins, Walker, and Cutlip. Here's Walker, goes in the corner, Bunch. Passes up the 3. Walker will pull the trigger. 3's on the way, is good. L.A. Walker picks up in the second half right where he left off for the first. That's his 4th triple of the ball game and a 53-21 lead. That's the largest of the contest at 22. Here's Sacco. Stops at the free throw line. Covington cut off. Inside Hedgepeth. Pushes it up. Can't get it to go. Strong rebound inside L.A. Walker. Walker skips it near side. Bradley Bunch. Tries to go down in the corner looking for Cutlip, and it's kicked out of bounds, and that ball's trying to get outside of the arena here.
Sacco set a pretty strong pick on Kean Warwick's down there a while ago. That wasn't going to happen. He wasn't going to do nothing with that pick.
No, that's just, Kean Warwick could run through a brick wall. That is a wall that he is not going to run through. He's giving up a foot. Warwick's 5'7", Sacco 6'8". Here's Warwick's cut off on the right elbow. Down to the corner, back out top, 12 on the shot clock. Here's Bunch for 3 from the corner, no. Dunn with a rebound, he'll push it ahead. Tipped into the hands of Rufus, who runs it down. Hedgepeth banging inside with Walker, too stiff. Sacco with a rebound and the stick back. Sacco with his 8th rebound of the ball game, 14 points for him. That's got to be, I would imagine, a career high for the junior out of Toronto. Averaging only 3 points a game. Inside of 18 to go in the contest, 53-33. Warwick's turning the corner, loses the basketball as he goes downhill. Covington takes it away. Feeds it off underneath, and nice job there by Keenan Cutlip to rake it away. And
they gave it back to him. I wasn't sure Keenan didn't pull it off of him.
Warwick's will come off a little gimpy there on that last collision underneath as Jalen Rignan checks back in. Here's Rufus from the corner, and Bradley Bunch is going to pick up an ugly foul. It's going to be an active shooting 3. We saw that a week ago and against CIU. They had it happen twice to them. But it's going to be Dallas Rufus to the line to shoot 3 free throws as Bunch picks up his team's first. So Dallas Rufus, the senior out of Louisville, 75% free throw shooter, 24 of 32 on the season. Union as a team, 64% on the year. Rufus with his 3rd point of the ball game, had a field goal back in the first half. 12 points, 5 rebounds, and that loss to Milligan, averaging 9 points and 3 rebounds last season. Had a good game the first time these two teams met, dropped 15, was held to only 4 in game number 2. One more for the Southpaw. Got them all 3. 5 points for him. 53-36. Union trying to turn up the pressure in backcourt. Rigdon front court, brings it off to Walker left side. Walker stops in the keyhole. There's Blevins working inside, banging his way in. and then has it raked out of his hands, and I believe they'll get that one on. No, they'll get that one on Sacco, his first, team second. Thought they were going to get on Hedgepeth. So a fresh 20 as Zion Blevins will trigger in on the baseline. Bunch takes it right in front of his head coach. Walker left side, tries to bring it out top. Gets past Sacco, but has that one kicked out from behind as he loses it out of bounds. So after no turnovers in the first half, the Bears have turned it over twice here in the first 3 minutes of the second. Here's Covington. Works off the left side. Sacco a long ways out top. Rufus pushes that one up, no good. L.A. Walker with a rebound, his fifth. And then on the sideline is Rigdon, who steps out for the third turnover of the second half. It seems like every time there's a game here, it's either in the men's or the women's, there's somebody that gets lost on that sideline.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Last year it was the corners where players were getting lost and stepping out of bounds. And it's not like there's not a distinct change of color of court. It's from the tannish color to the black. Here's Dunn from the corner for three is good. That's his third triple of the ball game. Dunn came in shooting 25% from beyond the arc. He's 75% this evening, 3 for 4. Riley Salmons at the scorer's table to check in on the next stoppage. Rigdon feeds it inside Blevins. Blevins pounds his way to the basket. Bangs off a couple of guys and slips through for his fifth point. 55-39. Covington jogs it into the front court for the visiting Bulldogs. Here's Hedgepeth. Goes with that left hand, shot up no good. Sacco with a rebound, but Bradley Bunch just took it away from him. The pitch it ahead, Rigdon to the rack, shot up no good. Dunn comes out of there. Covington walled up on the far side. They get it back to him. 15 on the shot clock as it goes back to Hedgepeth. Sacco wants it inside. They can't get it to him, though. Blevins is all over him. Shot clock's at 7. They go to Sacco. Left-handed finger roll, no good by Rufus. Rebound, Bradley Bunch. Walker thought about the three, passes it up. $15 on the shot clock as Walker works off left elbow. Inside Blevins. Blevins turns into a double team. Tips this one back out to Bunch. 6 on the shot clock. Bunch in the lane, spins right into Sacco, and Sacco takes it away from him. This one's knocked out of bounds as Rufus tries to find the mark. 14:41 to go in the ball game. It takes us to a media timeout. The Bears in front, 55-39. We return after this on the UPIKE Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena, 55-39. Bears leading with 14:41 to play.
Well, this last little segment, Charlie's kind of gotten stagnant.
Yeah.
Neither team really doing much with the basketball. The Bears with 4 turnovers here in the first 5 minutes of the second half after having no turnovers in the first half. Again, they've had it out to as far as a 22-point lead, but Kind of letting Union get back in this one a little bit. Need a couple of stops and scores here. Chase Copley back in the ball game. His first action in the second half, and after a good first half of action, Riley Salmon's out there as well. There's Blevins. Crossover in the lane, steps through, goes right at Sacco and gets fouled. Sacco got him on the way up, his second team's third. That's something that you get with Zion Blevins, that he's a big stretch man that can drag that big man away from the basket and really get downhill with it.
Yeah, you know, his ball handling makes him an anomaly in the paint like that.
Free throw is up is good. Blevins 2 for 3 tonight. That was something I talked about. He took the place of Cade Looney, who graduated last year, and Looney was a huge asset inside. But that was something, you know, Cade could step out that 10-foot, 12 jump shot, but he wasn't a real ball handler. Zion has that option. Got them both. He'll take a seat, and Sepoy.
Well, the big boys get a bang now.
Sepoy gets in there, and again, he's been a nice addition. Again, 6'11". Really kind of neutralizes Sacco inside.
You see him working hard down there, too.
Nice hook shot there by Hedgepeth for his sixth. And that's something when you put 6'11" around 6'8", now you don't have to play in front of him. You can really beat and bang, and that's something they couldn't get that entry pass like they've been able to do pretty easily. Union back into a man-to-man defensive pressure. Salmon's short corner left side. 15 on the shot clock. Back out top, L.A. Walker. He's had a hot first half. Spins the lane. Fadeaway jumpers up and one. And right on cue, L.A. Walker continues to add to his total. Make it 23 on the night. Fouls on Covington. That's his third. Excuse me. Their thing up here is backward. It's going to be on Devin Dunn. That's his second. Team foul number 4. They had 2-5. It should be 5-2. So Walker's free throw is pure. 24 points for him. 60-41 lead back to 19. He'll take a seat. So Copley, Warwick's, Salmon's, Cutlip, and Sepoy. Here's Hedgepeth working on Salmon's. Tough shot, and it rolls in and out. They'll get Salmon's on the hold going up, though, his second, team second. And Caleb Hedgepeth to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 33% shooter, 4 of 12 on the season. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 dimes. And that loss to Milligan, 76-69. 60-41. 13:20 to go here in the ball game as Hedgepeth dumps in his 7th, his first free throw of the night, the redshirt junior out of Wake Forest. Southpaw eyes and fires. Almost a two-handed toss, he looks like. He puts that up there. 17-point lead for the Bears with the basketball. They're working into front court. Celebrating Ty Compton's 100th win last weekend. Riley Salmons buries his second triple of the ball game. Ty has done some wonders here in this program since his coming in here back around. Was 2016, if I'm not mistaken?
I think that's right.
Hedgepeth answers with 2 more. 63-45. Took a second-round exit last year in the national tournament. Won the regular season conference championship. Copley to answer back, no good. Sepoy fighting for the rebound, comes out over the offensive board. Now the big man's tied up. There's Warwicks. Only player so far for the Bears that has yet to score. Riley Salmon's long-range three-pointer, no good. Here's Rufus, gets downhill, goes right at Sepoy. Shot no good, but the stick back by Devin Dunn.
Yeah, he ran into a brick wall there.
Dunn's 16th point, and then a takeaway in backcourt, and Covington. Only his 4th point. Second in this team in scoring with 13.2, trailing only Rufus's 13.8. but he's been quiet. 4 points, 2 in each half. Here's Sepoy inside, draws the contact, can't finish, and a late whistle. That ball goes down, you don't get that whistle.
Yeah.
But so Sacco is going to be whistled for his third, team's fifth. And that's going to put Justin Sepoy to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots.
I don't know if he shot any or not this year. I don't think he has.
He has not. He's only attempted 2 field goals coming into this game. First one is up, is no good. Only the second free throw missed tonight by the Bears, who are 15 of 17. A big man out of New Zealand puts that one home. 1 of 2. He's got 3 points. 64-49, 11 and a half to go. And Rodney Haddix wants a timeout. And I believe this is going to be a full timeout as they are sitting. Nope. It's going to be a 30.
And they're going to stretch it out to a full.
Yeah, it should take us to the media, so that will be a stoppage for us as well. 11:34 to go in the ballgame. 64-49. Back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Don't let pain define what you can do. At Core Health Centers, we believe in empowering our communities through chiropractic care and wellness. With 21 locations throughout Kentucky and West Virginia, we're here to help you get out of pain and enjoy life to the fullest. So, what are you waiting for? Experience the Core Health Center's difference. Call now or visit us online to start your pain-free journey today. Core Health Centers, for the health of your family.
64-49, 11:34 to go in the ballgame. Bears shooting 47.5% from the field. Union shooting 47.6%. Bears 10 of 25 from long range. Union is 3 of 9. Bears 16 of 18 from the charity stripe. Union 6 of 6. But no bench points today for Union. Bears bench points 25. Here's Covington. Pull-up jumper, no good. And a follow there by Hedgepeth. He's had a heck of a second half. 8 points. He's got 12 in the ballgame. 3 players for the Bulldogs in double figures. Only 2 for UPIKE. 24 from L.A. Walker and 11 from Rigdon. Here's a takeaway out to Covington. Covington goes off the right side with a finish for his 6th. All of a sudden, a 22-point lead is down to only 11, 64-53. So we approach the halfway mark of the second half. Here's Sammons. He's been big off the bench tonight. Cutlip curls off the left side. Tries to back in. Fadeaway jumpers up and falls. Keenan Cutlip's 5th point of the ball game. His first points of the second half extends the lead to 13. Get every player tonight for the Bears has scored except for Warwick's. He's only shot the ball twice, both of those in the first half. Here's Dunn for 3. No good. Sacco fighting for position inside with Sammons as the ball goes out of bounds, and 3 subs coming on. Rigdon, Walker, and Bunch in. Sammons, Sepoy, and Copley off. You got to give a hat tip tonight to Justin Sepoy.
Oh, yeah, he's made a difference in there. He's kind of neutralized their big guy, Sacco.
And Robbie Todd, the guy that, again, we've talked about, should be in that spot to be playing, and he received an injury that has taken him out of the rotation. Sepoy had only made 1 field goal coming into this ball game here tonight. He's 2 for 6. Here's Cutlip. Tied up in the lane. Skips it off to Warwicks. Warwicks on a mismatch. Step back, long 3 in front of Sepoy. Might have caught the front of the iron. Either way, Rufus comes out of there with it. Here's Hedgepeth in the lane for 2. Caleb Hedgepeth pouring it in here in the second half. He's got 10 in the half, 14 in the ball game. And the lead's back to 11 again. Rigdon from the point. Walker back to Warwicks. Warwicks gets the double team out top. Bears can't capitalize, though, as they try to slip onto the backside screen. Here's Walker. Plays downhill, steps through, left hand, too sweet for L.A. Walker. 26 points, make it 28 for L.A.
He's a slasher. That's what he does the best right there.
We saw that so much last year, averaging 15 points, nearly 5 rebounds a game. And inside, Sacco for 2 more.
Steal.
And 1. As Devin Dunn takes it away and a chance at a 3-point play. And all of a sudden, it's single digits. Timeout, UPIKE. It's a full timeout. We'll step out as well. 8:41 to go in the ballgame. 68-59. Back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network. What was 22 is down to 9, 68-59, 8:41 to go here in the ballgame. And out of the timeout, Devin Dunn with a chance of the 3-point play after the steal and the foul that was issued to Bradley Bunch, his second. Team foul number 3. Left that one short. Bunch with a rebound. Rebound number 7 for Bradley, who's had only 5 points tonight. Well below his season average of 12. But it's been the L.A. Walker show. He has 26 in the contest. Trying to thread the needle inside the bunch and a turnover. 8th turnover of the basketball game, all here in the second half. Union only has 1 here in the second half with 9 now in the ball game. They had 8 at the break. And those points off turnovers that was favoring heavily in UPIKE's favor is now almost even at 16-12. Here's Dunn, feeds it inside, Sacco. Looks it off. Bunton, pull up 3, no good. Blevin settles things down. Here's Warwicks. Into the corner. Rigdon for 3, on the way, got it. Jalen Rigdon, second triple of the ball game, as he goes to 14 on the night and stretches the lead back to double digits. 71-59, inside of 8 to go in the contest. Sacco working inside. Rufus, fadeaway jumpers pure. Dallas Rufus, only his second field goal, gives him 7 in the ballgame. 71-61, approaching 7 to go. Rigdon gets downhill, gets tied up inside. Believe they'll get the reach in on Sacco. Nope, they're going to get that one on Covington. That's his 3rd. Team 6, so the next foul will have bonus for UPIKE the rest of the way. Sacco's off, back in is Hedgepeth. Works take the long inbound. 7:13 to play in the ball game. Rigdon loses his footing, jumps back up. Bunch feeds him the basketball. Jump stop in the lane and is fouled as he takes a hard bump and goes to the wood. That's on Hedgepeth, his second, team's 7th. So Rigdon back to the line for 2 more. 6 of 6 tonight is the sophomore out of Pike County Central. So the Bears are in bonus the rest of the way. 71-61, a 10-point edge. Cutlip at the scores table to check in on the second free throw. First free throw's on the way is nothing but net. Shoots it with such confidence.
Yeah, he's always been comfortable at the free throw line.
Works takes a seat. 72-61. Got them both. 8 of 8 tonight from the charity stripe. The Bears 18 of 20. And that 86.1% mark, it's hard to make that go up. Well, when you shoot 89%, that makes that rise just a little bit more. Here's Dunn. Tough shot off the baseline on a fadeaway. Devin Dunn makes his night a 20-piece. Here's Bunch. Cutlip spins on the baseline, has it raked away. Bunch catch and shoot 3 balls on the way, in and out, no good. Hedgebeth with a rebound. 10-point lead, a chance to cut it back to single digits on this trip. From the keyhole, too stiff. L.A. Walker grabs that rebound, it's 6th. Out ahead, inside Blevins. Blevins has it taken away. Turnover number 9, both teams with 9 turnovers in the basketball game now. It's been 9-1 in this second half. 3 ball off the mark, no good. Blunt coming in, there's Bunton, and he gets fouled.
I believe they're going to get. Nope, they're not going to get Bunch.
I'll get that one on Walker, his first team's 4th, and Julian Bunton will go to the free throw line for the first time this season. Has not scored a point this year. A redshirt freshman out of Louisville, and he rattles that one home for his first points as a Bulldog. That gets it into single digits with 5:48 to go. Got them both.
Funny how that first one goes in, the second one looks easier.
Looks so much easier, especially when you rattle that first one home. 73-65 for closest they've been since well early in the first half. And a reach in from behind. That's on Bunton, his second, team's 8th. So we'll shoot bonus free throws with Jalen Rigdon. That's not the cat you want to put on the free throw line.
Nope. That's who you want to have the ball for your Pikeville, though.
5:39 to go in the ball game. And Rigdon with 16 points, one of 2 players in double figures for the Bears tonight. Chance to push it back to 10. First one is up as pure. You can tell this is a team that takes a lot of pride in its craft with what it does from the charity stripe.
Yes.
Tonight, they've gotten there 21 times. They've hit 19, make it 20 of 22. As Rigdon is a perfect 10 of 10. 75-65, 5:30 to go in the ball game. Bears in a little 2-3 zone matchup right now. Here's Covington for 3 is good. Jabari Covington coming on here in the second half. He's got 9 in the ball game, 7 here in the second stanza. 75-68, the lead is 7. Bradley Bunch gets held inside. That's on Covington. That's his 4th. Team's 9th, so the next foul will have UPIKE at double bonus. But for the moment, Bradley Bunch is going to go to the line for bonus free throws. And here comes Cam O'Connor in, as Covington will have to take a seat. Bradley Bunch, 64% free throw shooter on the season, 9 of 14. This will be his first stop there tonight. Bunch with 5 points all in the second, or in the first half, has not scored a point in the second. First one's on the way, rattles it home. One more for the senior out of Big Stone Gap, Virginia, out of Union High School. AAC Player of the Year last year, also an All-American. Tickles the twine on the second one for his 7th point of the evening. That pushes the lead back to 9. 20 points, 22 rebounds in that conference championship clinching win last year against CIU in the last game of the regular season. And he's going to pick up foul number 3. Team's 5th in our final media timeout with 4:51 to go in the ball game. 77-68, Pikeville in front of Union. Back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network.
Achieve your dreams at the University of Pikeville.
.51 to go in the ball game. 77-68. Bears trying to hang on here after leading this one by as many as 22 early in the second half. 53-31. Union's largest lead of 2 when they led it at 20-18, but it was a 50-29 halftime lead by the Bears. A lot of that was simply because of the turnovers and the margin from there, but it is equaled out here in the second half. The Bears with 9 second-half turnovers just about forced the 10th for the Bulldogs, who have turned it over only once here in the second stanza. There it is, twice. This Bunton loses that. I talked that one all the way into the stat sheet.
Yeah. Sacco checking back in.
He'll work against Blevins inside. 4:30 to go in the ball game. 77-68. Here's Bunch, looks it off to Walker. Walker with a hot hand, 26 points tonight. Bunch curls off, stops left side, back to Walker out top. Walker crosses over, creates some separation, gets tangled up. 5 on the shot clock. Bunch pulls the trigger. 3's on the way, got it.
That's killer right there.
Bradley Bunch. Just when you think you've got him contained, all of a sudden he's in double figures for the night. 10 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and the lead is 12. Here's Dunn. Hook shot in the lane. He's had a phenomenal night as Devin Dunn with 22. 80-70, 3:40 to go in the contest. Walker feeds it back out to Bunch. Skipping off near side. Cutlip lost it on the way up right there to Blevins. Blevins working on Sacco. Goes baseline. Inside Rigdon gets hammered and he'll shoot 2. Nice feed going downhill. Look at that on Hedgepath. That's his 3rd, team's 10th. So the Bears shooting bonus the remaining 3:25 of the ball game. But we'll get
Getting rough in there now.
Jalen Rigdon's going to take a moment to gather himself there after he took a tough spill. As he'll go back to the free throw line tonight. 10 of 10. 22 of 24 are the Bears, 91.7%. That's a phenomenal night at the office. First one is up is good. Rigdon tonight with 19 points, 11 of those from the charity stripe. 81-70. Got them both. He'll take a seat. Warwick's is back in. We're going to get Warwick's a bucket here.
Yep.
He's the only one that hasn't scored tonight. Cam O'Connor looking at some pressure. It's 0-on-0 on the backcourt. Here's Dunn, forces a shot inside. Sacco comes out of there with it. He'll kick it back out. Hedgepeth for three, no good. Blevins skies for the rebound. 3 minutes to go in regulation. 12-point Bears lead looking to extend on this trip. Works out of the right corner. Pounds it with that left hand. .12 on the shot clock. Blevins working inside. Off the right side, no good. Sacco with another rebound. His 10th of the night. He's got a double-double. 16 points, 10 rebounds. Here's Dunn. Gets on the baseline. Tries to bring it near side, and Warwick's nearly picked it off. They were looking for Cam O'Connor. Rigdon back in. Covington will come on for O'Connor. Interesting thing about O'Connor, his dad played Major League Baseball.
Okay.
His had two brothers that played at the collegiate level. Very baseball-enriched family, but he was always a basketball guy. Here's Covington. Goes downhill. Body's on the floor, and somehow Hedgepeth comes in there and finishes it up. 82-72. Warwick's working on the big man, gives it up. Here's Rigdon for three. Yes! Jalen Rigdon buries his third triple of the ball game, his second and a half.
Maybe a career night for him at UPIKE.
Rigdon now at 23. Rufus wants an answer. No good. Backside rebound, Bradley Bunch his 8th. He's 2 rebounds shy of a double-double. Approaching 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Bears 85, Bulldogs 72. Works brings it off to Rigdon. Bears running a little motion. They get it to Bunch. Rigdon nearly lost it out of bounds. Corrals it back in. Nice feed inside. Blevins with a baby hook shot and a little teardrop at the rim. Gives him 9 on the night. The Bears push the lead back to 15. Hedgepeth feeds it inside. Sacco, teardrop good. 18 points for Sacco. That's got to be a career night for him. He's averaging only 3 points coming in.
6 games worth of production right there.
Absolutely. He's been phenomenal for them this evening. Inside of a minute to go, 87-74. Blevins working on Hedgepeth. Spins in the lane and is fouled. And that's on Caleb Hedgepeth. That's his 4th. So Zion Blevins, 3 for 4 tonight from the charity stripe, a 96% free throw shooter. Blevins with a made free throw here will be the 4th player in double figures tonight for the Bears. And there it is, 10 points for him, 7 here in the second half. Salmon's on. Bradley Bunch's night is finished. One more for the freshman out of Chapmanville. Got them both. 11 points for the reigning defensive player of the week. Covington, excuse me. Rufus near side, 3's on the way, no. And a touch back in by Devin Dunn. 24 points for him. Dunn averaging only 8 points a game, and that's going to be it for Hedgepeth. He just picked up his 5th.
And not the one you want to foul either.
Going to put Rigdon back at the line for 2 more. Rigdon tonight, 12 of 12. He's got 12 of his 23 from the charity stripe. Copley at the line, the table to check in. Rigdon rattles that first one home. Had an old gentleman that had an old saying. He said, when you shoot a free throw, imagine there's an egg on the front of the rim. Knock the egg off and knock it into the rim, and a ball will go through. And every time, that's what Rigdon's kind of done. That first one, he's kind of knocked that egg off. The second one just tumbles right through. Let's see if he stays true to his mark here. Yep, right there. Sepoy back in as Blevins will take a seat. What a night from the charity stripe tonight for Jalen Rigdon. That's got to be a career high, I would imagine. 25 points for him tonight, 14 of 14. 4 assists, 3 steals. Final 24 seconds. And Bunton gets fouled going to the rack. They'll get that one on Sepoy. That's his first, team 6th. And Julian Bunton, the only points off the bench tonight for this Bulldogs team, who have been outscored 39-2 off the bench. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Make it 3 for 3. 16 assists tonight for the Bears off 25 made baskets. They got dominated in the paint, though, 42-20. 18 of those by Ali Sacco. Shot clock is off. Final 20 seconds of the ball game. Works will jog it across the midcourt stripe and should be able to dribble out this final 10 seconds. Bears are going to go to 6-2 on the season. Union will fall to 2-5. But an all-around good effort tonight by the Bears. 2 20-point performances. L.A. Walker leads the way with 26 points, 6 rebounds. Jalen Rigdon, 25 points, 14 of 14 from the charity stripe, 4 dimes, 3 steals. Bradley Bunch, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. That led the team. And then Zion Blevins, 11 points. He was 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, 3 rebounds. The Bears tonight, 25 of 49, 51% from the field, 43% from long range, 13 of 30, 28 of 30, Charlie, 93.3% from the charity stripe.
That'll win you some ball games.
They shot almost as many free throws as field goals that were made by Union. Tonight, Union 32 of 64 from the field, 50%, 4 of 16, 25% from beyond the arc. They shot it very well from the free throw line as well. 10 of 11, 90.9%. They out-rebound UPIKE by 2, 30-28. 10 turnovers for the Bulldogs, 9 for Pikeville. All 9 of those coming in the second half, though.
When's the last time you saw 2 teams shoot 90% from the free throw line or above?
Especially in this day and age. That's just unbelievable to see something like that. And it's not like you had just a couple of free throws for one side or the other. We shot a grand total tonight of 41 free throws, and 38 of those got hit. That's pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Hat tip to both of those teams for what they did. So, again, a solid night for L.A. Walker, a career night, we imagine, for Jalen Rigdon. But now the Bears on the road for a couple of games. They'll go out of conference and kind of see where they stack up before getting back into conference play coming up in December. Charlie, have a good Thanksgiving.
You
Always
too.
a pleasure, and we'll talk to you in a couple weeks.
All right.
Hat tip to our entire crew here tonight as well. Phenomenal job by them as always. 91-78, your final score. UPIKE wins it. 6-2 on the season. Union falls to 2-5. For everyone here at the crew, Charlie Pinson, I'm James Carr. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks for tuning in here on the UPIKE Sports Network.